friends, Coach Tom here. I'm going to quickly show you guys how to change your own grip, right? There's really not much point in you spending $10, $15, $20 to have somebody at a pro shop do it for you when you can do it by yourself. It's really, really easy, really, really simple. Let's take a few seconds and show you how to do it. So my grip, you guys can see it's getting pretty banged up here, so I'm going to swap it out. It's really, really easy to do. So for me, when I go to the store, I buy over grips. I don't love the replacement grips. I don't feel like you need them. They're a little bit more expensive. And a replacement grip replaces the entire grip, the original grip that came on your racket. What you can get instead is just an over grip, okay? They're really simple, they're really basic. I can get 3 of these for about $5, $6, maybe $10 depending on where you shop. It's really easy to put these on, do it by yourself, and you're done in just a couple of minutes. Okay, so first things first, let's get this old one off of here. So I've got to peel off the tape. Super simple, super easy. We're going to peel off that tape. Generally speaking, the rest of the grip will come with it. So that part's pretty easy. And guys, drives me nuts. I get out here to the courts and this stuff is laying all over the place. Throw it away. It's super easy. Your cans, your balls, your lids. I teach at an elementary school, a bunch of kids, and I see the sharp-edged metal lids from ball cans. I see those laying around all over the place. Clean up after yourselves. Super easy. Don't just leave that stuff laying around. Okay, so now I've got my over grip. I'm going to take the wrap off this little piece here. Right, you can see there's two pieces. There's the sticky part that I'm actually going to put and keep the grip on the racket at the end, and then there's the grip itself. Open it up, right? That's pretty simple. Now, a lot of people actually don't see this, but there's a plastic film on that grip. Make sure you take that off. That's not going to be real good if you leave it on there. Now, you guys, if you can see this, okay, you see how there's kind of a flat edge? There's almost this little ridge right here, this little bump. See that little bump right there? That's the bottom of the grip. Okay, and you can also tell because a lot of these grips will have a little piece of kind of a stickum piece right here. You can see that. So I'm going to pull that stick off, throw it away, and I start with my racket straight up and down. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that sticky part and just stick it right there on the edge of the racket. And you can see now, like I can pull on that and it's on there. It's on there pretty well. If you don't have that, you just have to use your finger to kind of hold it on there, or you can use a piece of tape to stick it on there as well. From here, all we're going to do is just kind of tighten it, just kind of give it a little bit of a tug, and then turn and wrap your other hand, right? So I'm turning with my left hand, holding on with my right hand and kind of guiding that grip into place. It's 6:30 in the morning, you guys. It's 6:30 in the morning, and apparently it's the busiest time of day. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 lawnmowers, 4 lawnmowers, and 6 guys using the weed whackers. It's a little loud. It happens, public courts, right? All right, let's get back to it. So I've got it wrapped around that one time, right? So from here it gets a little easier. Just make sure it's lined up, and then you're just gonna overlap, okay? Turn it. Right, you can see I'm using my finger to kind of hold it, make sure it's in place. I've got a little bit of an overlap, maybe about 1/4 of an inch, right? So if you're looking under here, right, you can see I've got about 1/4 of an inch between one layer and the next, or one wrap and the next. And then from there, you just kind of hold onto it, turn it. I'm using my thumb to press down here. This finger, this guy, holds it on one side, my thumb holds it on the other. I'm keeping it pretty tight, and just wrap it. And that's it. It's really not terribly complicated. You gotta practice it a few times, get better at it, but it's really not too bad, right? And if you mess it up, unroll it, come back, okay? And then get back on track. Doesn't have to be perfectly even. Okay, now if you're at home, you've got a little bit of extra on the top, grab a pair of scissors, snip it off. If you don't have extra, that's fine. I'm out here in the court, I don't have any scissors, so I'm just gonna yank it, pull it off of there, throw it away. And now is where I'm gonna take this little piece here to kind of wrap that around the top of it and make sure it stays on. So you just pull it apart. Okay, pull the backing off. Throw it away. I know it gets old when I say that, but seriously, throw it away. Okay, you can see it kind of came undone. So I'm just gonna tighten it up again. Take my grip, or my tape, right there. Wrap it around. And that's it. Brand new, re-gripped racket. Takes a couple of minutes, right? It'll get faster as you do it more, but there's no point in you guys spending a bunch of money and having to worry about somebody else to do this. And the other advantage, you guys, is that you can do this on the court, right? So if it's a hot day, a sweaty day, if you burn through grips, you can bring 3 or 4 of these to the court and you can change them as you're playing, in between sets, in between matches, whatever. You don't have to take it to a shop and have somebody else do it for you, okay? So that's super easy, you guys. Get yourselves out there, buy a couple of overgrips, practice, do it yourself. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.